Okay, let's see this. Let's see what the 2 or 3 elements will be this time. And hopefully it's a set of elements I can actually get some use out of. I'm not building any new characters though. Not until I get back up to 20 mil. Come on. Let's see what this is. The new Imaginarium Theater elements. Maybe some new Vision Echoes too as well. Who knows? Let's go in. Oh, that's not what I meant to press, but I mean, I guess it works. Should have changed about an hour ago. I think. Should have been. Should have been at like 3. Let's see. Anything new in here? I'm doubtful, but I'm gonna check anyway. Nope. Same as before. Now let's see what this is. New Imaginarium Theater. What elements is it gonna be this time? Ooh. Hydro, Electro, and Cryo. Okay, Electro and Cryo are 2 elements I actually have a good bit of. The opening characters are Ayato, Barbara, Shogun, Oron, Eula, and Layla. Of those characters, the only ones I actually own are Barbara, Shogun, and Layla. And the only character on this list that I actually have leveled is Shogun, who's not actually built. But it is a set of elements I think I can actually work with. Electro, Hydro, Cryo. Electro, Hydro, Cryo. Oh, it's just these 3. So literally I open it and I open it and... Okay. So how many is that I have that are leveled? That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, technically 15, plus 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Not enough to do Visionary, which contains... let's see, so versus Jade Plume Terror Shroom, that's fine. For Fire and Iron, that's easy as well. Ah. Polychrome Tri-Stars, Fire Powers? What the fuck is that? Interesting. So you want Cryo for this. And then a Solitary Swanee. You know what? None of these are stupid bosses. These are all normal. So, yeah, within the next month I might actually build characters to do that then. Ooh, and if Aressa comes out within the next month, then she can be used here too. That's actually very good. Okay. Swap out my supporting cast then. Okay. Okay, so that means I'm going to set up 7 characters at least that are going to be built. Okay, that's why Ryan doesn't show up in here, because Ryan is down here somewhere. Yeah, she doesn't make sense, because you get the special open character, so everyone gets Ryan. Okay, so... Oh, hold on. First, who are these special guest stars? Oh, okay, so Mizuki makes sense, because she's the newest character. That's usually how it works. But there's Navia, Toma, and Shinyan. So I get to have my Shinyan on there as well. Very interesting. So, yeah, that puts my total up to, how many is that? Hold on, if it's, yeah, these 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So yeah, that's 21. So I need one, okay, so I just need to build like 2 characters at some point maybe. I could just finish leveling Toma. I wouldn't take much. Simple boss too. Pyro Cube is not that hard to kill. Well, boss is removed. Oh, it's just the Polychrome Tri-Stars, which I think I can farm, or I can like practice on quite a bit. Isn't that like an actual just thing that appears in the world? It should be. Okay, so supporting cast has to be 6 characters whom would make sense to give a supporting cast. Or maybe someone could see this video and tell me what characters they'd probably want from this list. It'd obviously have to be someone level 70 and above, because none of my characters below that make any sense. Unless I want to build one of them. I'll put in the characters I'm definitely using. So these 3 obviously. I'll definitely use you. Probably get Farina, Shinha. Characters that people might not have or use that often, I think would make sense. Kuching people have a good bit, but people don't really build Kuching. And then Nervalet, Farina, and Shinha are all limited characters, so putting them in makes sense. And I could put one other character. Make sure they're actually built. Not everyone has C6 Official, but let me think of what thing I want to put in. I'll put in... I might build an Ayaka for this, but I'll put him in, or I'll put Shinyan in maybe. I'll do Sino. So I'm gonna make sure those 6 characters are the ones that are built right now. Since I'm not actually, I'm gonna unstar every character. Because these characters will get built eventually, but not right now. Traveler will be the only one astral marked. Okay. Let me astral mark the characters just put in there. Kuching, Shinha, Farina, Neverlet, Chongyun, Shinobu. What else did I put in? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I think that was all of them. Yeah, that was all of them. Unfortunately, if someone picks the Farina or Neverlet but doesn't actually have the other, it's not as good, but it's still nice. Okay, so these are the characters I need to make sure are built so that other people can use them. Grab all my Shinha stuff. To find them again, because it should just be as high of attack as possible. Should be the 26%. I think. Hold on. We find. It's weird how they don't show up in here. They don't show up. There we go. Gives these and then an extra flower. I don't remember which flower I had. It was ages ago when I completely stripped all my characters. So I think I'll give that flower. I think that should be the right attack. Yeah, that's right. That's correct. If you do happen to crit, it's pretty nice, but the goal is not for her to do damage, but to make everyone else do damage. You, of course. But I don't need to take the black sword anymore. I can instead take the wolf fang. I'll figure out which traveler I need eventually. Okay, what pieces did I have on you? It should just be 2-piece gladiator, 2-piece. Okay, so let me take the pieces that make the most sense. Should be this one. It's definitely not ER. Because putting ER on Cushing doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's definitely this. Yeah, because Fischl doesn't use Gladiator. Yeah, it should be the right piece, I think. No, that's Fischl's. Because yours is this one. So I already have both Gladiator pieces. Piece I'm missing is definitely... Is it this? Yeah, I can't take this piece. I think that might be better than she used to be. Because that's nuts. 91%. Could I switch to a crit damage piece? Do I have crit damage? Hold on, if I switched to this, 84 over 167, and then I switched this to just be that, 60 over 217, honestly, that's really good. I think that's the set I'll go with, for certain. And yeah, you can just keep this piece, I guess. Oh, no, definitely not. You can take this piece instead. Okay, Farina is very simple. I'm going to give her the Skyward Blade, and then she just gets the max HP stuff like normal. I'm just trying to remember where her set is. I know that at the very least she has one of these. Which one do I normally give her? Ah, fuck. Take the one with more crit rate on it. This is why sometimes I just don't like taking all my stuff off. Should just be this one. So that's those two. But what other pieces does she normally have? It should be these. Where is it? It's all the way down here. I think that's it. I think that's correct. It's hard to tell without being in double hydro, but I think that's correct. Nevermind, it's very simple. He's gonna take Ash Cream and Drinking Horn. And of course he's taking this set. I don't remember which one's his or not. Should be whichever gives more HP overall. And then this piece. I'm gonna imagine it's this piece. Yeah, it's about correct. 45k HP is correct as well. Take the good old Wolf's Gravestone. Does it? What the heck is this? I mean, does he? I'm pretty sure I do have 4-piece on him though. 14, 14, 6, 14. Oh yeah, definitely 14, 14. Yeah, attack, definitely not ER. Yeah, a slightly better one. Then this should just be the cryo damage piece, which yes, should be this one. I was about to say it should be Gladiator. That's correct. 2400 attack is still a lot, but his crit rate's not terrible. I mean, he's a bit too much crit rate. I wish I could fix that, but I don't really have any other cryo pieces for him. I mean, if he's in, well, I mean, it's not every enemy's gonna be frozen. You need Iron Sting. Okay, let me try to remember where all her pieces are. Probably just give, okay, I'm pretty sure most of the pieces that will show up are actually her pieces. I want this one over these two. Yeah, because this one has the ER on it as well. With the extra crit rate. I don't remember what other piece I had on this originally. But these pieces should be really good. No set bonus, but that should be fine. 860, and she's still over 20k. Okay, yeah, this one should be pretty simple. Give him a death match, obviously, and then I just gotta switch to... of course, it's not gonna show up in here, because it's not a set you would put on him, but I put it on him. Alright, that's the flower she's supposed to have. This is, Kuching's flower. Well, what she has right now is really good, 60 over 200. So I think I can give this one to him. Yeah, every single thing on here is really good. I'd say it's definitely better. Less crit rate, but still really good. Only one of these. I don't have electro damage, unfortunately. What's his crit rate right now? 49? Okay, I'll definitely increase it. 56. Crit damage piece. With as much crit rate as possible, preferably. 66 over 226. With 1800 attack? Oh yes, baby. Talents are a little worse for wear, but I'm not farming those. I am not... Oh, no, those were all the characters. I'll do the rest of the characters from this level, which should be Kaya. I have to build a Kaya. Official, Shogun, Coco, Ayaka, Candice, and Xingqiu. And then if I want to, I'd probably build Chi-Chi because of a lack of healers, and Diona. Probably these two, maybe Mualani. Cryo, I think, is definitely the thing I want to go for in here. Unfortunately, no Cryo Traveler, but I could do Electro or Hydro for the Traveler, but I don't want to build a Traveler again. I want to build Traveler for, like, the second time in, like, the same month. Well, same month's time span. It's a different month today. But yeah, Hydro, Electro, Cryo is actually pretty decent. And I feel like without the Tenebris Papilla, it's much more reasonable. Because that thing is a piece of shit. Yeah, I think that's going to be good for that. I'm going to guess the stuff is going to be more or less based around Electro Charge. I think the last time we had Electro and Hydro was with Dendro. And the only time, I think. But of course, because it has Hydro in it, thank God, I can build the team. These three, and then just any other character afterwards is fucking busted. Hey, I can build the Raiden again, that's pretty cool. Fish. Probably. Yeah.
In the name of the princessin.
Can actually use this team. Oh yeah, this is the right set, because with double Hydro she has 50 and a half exactly. Oh, my Coco is not built right. I could quickly build based on the characters I just put in there. Actually, something I want to try is the boy with probably put it with Farina. The thing that's unfortunate is that I don't get Zhongli, but the reason why that's unfortunate is lack of shielder, and I need a shielder for him. If I go through the electro, because like none of these elements really have shielders is the problem. I think the only characters in here that can provide a shield in any way is Layla. Layla, Diona. Oh yeah, forget about Beto, but it's not a really good shield. So it's mainly Layla, Diona, and technically Kaya, I guess. But Kaya's is kind of like Beto's in the same sense as well. I might have to build Layla specifically for Sino, because I think that's the only shield strong enough. So I think I'll slowly build her bit by bit. I'll never use more than 100k Mora in a day, unless it's a single thing that costs more than 100k. Just so it doesn't absolutely put my Mora grind to a crawl. Because I still want to get up back up to 20 mil before I go super in on building characters again. I guess I could put him with... He needs a healer, so Shinobu is really good. But the reason I want to put on a team with a shielder is because he needs a shielder because he needs to be able to stay on the field for a very long time. So then I'll put with you.
Can't sleep? Let's go for a walk then.
No, that wouldn't be the right order. So I guess this would be the team, more or less. How much does she heal? 26. Honestly, that's not bad. How much damage is he doing right now? Of course, it's training.
It's raining again.
It's thundering. Oh yeah, he's hitting. He's definitely hitting.
In some legends, thunderbolts are a form of judgment from the gods above.
What's his far damage? Oh, 7k. How much damage does this do with the... Oh. They did 15k. Oh, you aren't being hit by the water. That's funny. It's dry under here. But the electrocharge did 15k. I didn't realize electrocharge did that much. That's actually kind of surprising. It's unfortunate that if you build her EM, her ult doesn't do that much damage. Like, that's really low damage. Like, the thing that's doing damage is the electrocharge, which isn't based on the damage of the ability itself. Unfortunate. I miss my max HP build. Well, actually, Farina is technically the one with the max HP build. Like, all she's doing is holding Shinobu's old max HP build. So if I were to, like, quickly swap them out, this is what old Shinobu was like. Because this is my old Shinobu set. Like, it was max HP and EM with the Iron Sting. So she was sitting, yeah, about 360 with 41k. Yeah, this is the exact same set that she used forever ago. So I can try and go show the damage. I need to grab EO, or some energy first, though. It's storming here, too? Bruh. Okay, let me grab energy real quick. Oh, cannot do that there. I guess I can, I just have to use her so I don't you lose the character I actually care about.
Sleep.
Oh yeah, there's some damage. And she's healing over 3k. She replaced my Coco in a lot of my teams when I got her. Like day one. Because she was so much, she healed more than Coco and more consistently. Okay, this was old Shinobu damage. Hold on, let me. Hold on, I need to take a bunch of damage first though to really show it. Might take a while though, because enemies don't do jack shit with the damage. Bro missed. Bro hit the ground. Okay, I need you to hit me. I need to hit below half HP. And then I'll go find a miniature. I think I'm below half. We can find a miniature then. Should be one down here. This was my old Shinobu damage. Yeah, that's much better. Alright, she's dead. So yeah, she used to hit much harder. But you have to go EM sometimes, so you can't have everyone be on the same sets. Okay, I can swap back now. Switch back. I am the blind. Much better. At least I get to go back to using Sino. Oh, I need to quickly come up with a set for Layla. Yeah, she also gets a boost, which is cool. Actually, speaking of, hold on, wait a minute. I don't have to build her at all. I get her for free. So yeah, I'll have her in the team just to show that she's the character. But I don't actually have to build her. Good for me. Guess I'm not going to touch my Layla at all. Cool. Okay, I have much higher hopes for this Imaginarium Theater than the previous one. The moment I noticed Tenebra's Papilla was in the previous one, I gave up hope of that one being, like, reasonable. Because it is not. It is not. That is not a reasonable fight. Okay, well, I still have a month to wait for that, though. Can use some of these characters instead in some of the, I could build two teams, really. I can actually empty this now. But, like, for Abyss, I can run, like, just these two teams. I guess this last slot could go to you, since you're
Thank
already
you for
built.
permitting, no, inviting me to join you.
And then the other team would just be, where the fuck is he? Oh, she's right there. It would be you, because healing. Uh, well, actually, I want it to be Mono Electro.
Sure.
It would be these two teams. Classic Nouvelette and then Sino. Quickly give some of these characters their stuff back. I'm trying to remember which stuff you had. You definitely had this. I know that. I think you had one of these. But I think she has yours, I think. So, official won't be as good as she usually is, but good is good. Sucks that I'm using that one on here. But again, good is good. You take this, obviously. And then you take this. Still good. 63 over 169 with 144%. 2600 attack. Really high. You can take back your rightful reward, since you're like the only character I own that really uses it ever. Actually gets really good use out of it. Then I go to Archaic Petra, because that's the set I use. And then this piece, I don't know, just go for the highest HP I've got. And then Traveler can just take a different crit damage piece. Still good crit. Yep. Ooh, I could actually swap Fischl out. I mean, obviously I'll be using Fischl, but if these are just the teams I'm using for this, I can actually go...
Hi,
Nope,
friends
not
of
how
being
much you should.
hello. Count me in. Time to broaden the horizons again.
Sure.
And then just give you max EM. Very simple premise for you. It's literally just as high as the EM can go that I can spare. The Viridescent, that's funny. 776, that's still really good. Meh crit damage, like really bad crit damage, but decent crit rate. This is all I really need for you. She does more than enough with it. She's a pretty busted, all things considered.
We're it together. Two heads are better than one.
Yeah, I haven't used Nahida in a while now that I think about it. Okay, that should be everyone. That should be the teams I'll be using in here. It should work just fine. But I'm not doing that yet because I just remembered I still have to do this. Realm of Tempered Valor.